Hello, everyone. Welcome to the English Mind podcast.
Hello, friends. Nice to see you again.
Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the English Mind podcast. I am Sarah, and I am so happy to be here with you today.
And hello to all our listeners. I am John. It is a beautiful day and I am full of energy. How are you doing today, Sarah?
I am doing very well, thank you, John. I had a very nice morning. The sun is shining, and I feel great. How was your morning?
My morning was wonderful. I woke up early, I had a big cup of coffee, and I listened to some music. I love starting the day with music. It makes me feel happy.
That sounds perfect. Music is good for the mood. But John, I have to ask you something. Did you have any trouble coming to the studio today?
Oh, Sarah, that is a good question. Actually, yes, the traffic was very bad this morning. There were so many cars on the road.
Really? I was worried about that. The traffic in our city is getting worse every day. Did you drive your car?
Yes, I drove my car today. Usually I like driving, it is comfortable and private, but when there is heavy traffic, it is not fun. I just sat in my car and waited.
I understand. Waiting in traffic is very boring. It is stressful too. You want to move, but you cannot move.
Exactly. I was worried I would be late for the podcast, but luckily I arrived on time. How did you come here today, Sarah?
Well, this connects perfectly to our topic for today. Today, we are going to talk about transportation.
Yes, transportation is a very important topic. We move every day. We go to work, we go to school, we go to the supermarket. We need to know how to talk about it in English.
Absolutely. So, to answer your question, John, I did not drive today. I do not like driving in the city center. It is too difficult to find a parking space.
That is true. Parking is a big problem. It is also very expensive to park the car for the whole day. So what did you do?
I decided to take the bus. I have a bus stop right in front of my house. It is very convenient for me.
Taking the bus is a good idea. Was the bus crowded today? Sometimes, in the morning, the bus is full of people.
It was a little bit crowded, yes. There were many students and people going to work. I did not find a seat, so I had to stand up.
Oh, I do not like standing up on the bus. It is tiring. And if the bus driver stops suddenly, it is difficult to keep your balance.
Yes, you have to hold on tight. But I like the bus because it is cheap. A ticket costs only $2. Driving a car costs much more money.
You are right about the cost. Petrol is expensive, car insurance is expensive, and fixing the car is expensive too. Public transportation is much better for your wallet.
It is. But John, tell me, why do you prefer driving if it is expensive? Is it because of the freedom?
Yes, Sarah, that is the main reason. I love the freedom. When I have my car, I can go anywhere I want. I do not have to check the bus schedule. I do not have to wait at the bus stop in the rain.
That is a very good point. Waiting in the rain is terrible. And in the car, you can control the temperature. If it is hot, you use the air conditioner. If it is cold, you turn on the heater.
Exactly. And I can listen to the English Mind podcast very loudly in my car. Or I can sing songs. Nobody can hear me.
I can imagine you singing, John. That is funny. On the bus, I cannot sing. People would think I am crazy.
Please do not sing on the bus, Sarah. So, we have cars and we have buses. What other transportation do we use in the city?
Well, many people use the subway or the metro. The metro is very popular in big cities like London, New York, or Paris.
Do you like the metro?
I think the metro is very useful because it is fast. It goes underground, so there is no traffic. You can travel from one side of the city to the other side very quickly.
Speed is important, but I do not like being underground. I like to look out the window and see the sky and the buildings. In the metro, it is dark. You only see the tunnel.
That is true.
It is not very scenic, but for getting to work on time, it is the best option.
What about a more healthy option? Do you ever walk to work?
Walking is great exercise. I love walking in the park on the weekend, but my house is too far from the studio. If I walk, it takes 2 hours.
Wow. 2 hours is too long. You would be very tired before we start the podcast.
Yes, and I would be sweaty. That is not good. What about you, John? Do you have a bicycle?
Yes, I have a bicycle. I love cycling. It makes me feel like a child again. The wind on my face is a wonderful feeling.
Do you ride your bike to work?
Sometimes, in the summer, yes. When the weather is nice, I ride my bike. It takes about 30 minutes. It is good for my health, and it is free.
That is fantastic. And it's good for the environment, too. Cars make pollution, but bicycles are clean. We should all try to cycle more.
I agree, but we must be careful. Cycling in the city can be dangerous. There are many cars. You must wear a helmet to protect your head.
Yes, safety is number one. Always wear a helmet and look at the road carefully.
Sarah, let's talk about long distances. Imagine you want to go on holiday to another country. How do you travel?
If the country is near, I like to take the train. I love trains. I think they are very romantic and relaxing.
I agree completely. The seats on the train are usually big and comfortable. You have plenty of space for your legs.
Yes, and you can stand up and walk around. You can go to the cafe car and buy a coffee or a sandwich. You cannot do that in a car.
And you can read a book or watch a movie on your laptop. It is a very nice way to travel. But what if you want to go to a country that is very far away, like Japan or Australia?
For those trips, we have to fly. We have to take an airplane.
How do you feel about flying, Sarah? Do you like airplanes?
To be honest, John, I am a little bit scared of flying.
Really? Why?
I know it is safe, but I feel nervous when the plane takes off and goes up into the sky. It is very high.
I understand. Many people are afraid of flying. But think about the speed. You can fly to the other side of the world in just one day. It is amazing.
It is amazing technology. I like the view from the airplane window. Looking down at the clouds is beautiful. It looks like a white ocean.
Yes, the view is spectacular. But I do not like the airport. The airport is always stressful.
Oh, I agree. You have to arrive 2 or 3 hours early. You have to wait in long lines to check your bags.
And the security check is annoying. You have to take off your shoes, take off your belt, and take out your laptop. It takes a long time.
But once you are on the plane, you can relax. Do you like the food on airplanes, John?
Well, Sarah, I am always hungry, so I eat everything. But honestly, airplane food is not very delicious. It is usually a bit dry.
I usually bring my own snacks. I bring some chocolate or some fruit. It is better than the airplane food.
That is a smart idea. Listeners, if you fly, bring your own snacks.
John, we should also talk about some verbs we use for transportation. English learners sometimes make mistakes with these words.
Yes, this is very important. Let's help our listeners.
Okay, when we talk about a car or a taxi, we use the prepositions in and out. We say, I get in the car, and I get out of the car.
Correct. Get in and get out. But for the bus, train, or plane, it is different. We use on and off.
Yes, we say, I get
on the bus and I get off the bus. We do not say get in the bus.
This is a little confusing. Why is it different?
Here is a simple rule. If you can stand up and walk inside the vehicle, you use on. Can you walk on a bus?
Yes, I can walk down the aisle.
So you are on the bus. Can you walk inside a car?
No, there's no space. I have to sit down immediately.
Exactly. So you are in the car.
Wow, Sarah, that is a brilliant rule. I never thought about it like that. So I get on a train, I get on a plane, and I get on a ship because I can walk.
Yes. And you get in a taxi, you get in a truck, or you get in a helicopter.
That is so helpful. Thank you for that tip.
You are welcome. It is a small detail, but it makes your English sound much better.
Sarah, have you ever traveled by boat, like a ferry or a cruise ship?
Yes, I have. Last summer, I went on a holiday to an island. We had to take a ferry boat to cross the water.
Did you enjoy it?
I loved it. The weather was sunny and the ocean was blue. We stood on the deck and watched the water. We even saw some dolphins.
Dolphins? That is incredible. I love the sea. But some people get seasick. They feel ill because the boat moves up and down.
Luckily, I do not get seasick. I have a strong stomach. Do you like boats, John?
I love boats, but I prefer big ships. Small boats are a little scary for me. I feel safer on a big ship.
I understand. A big ship feels like a floating hotel. It is very stable.
Exactly. So, Sarah, we talked about cars, buses, trains, planes, and boats. We have many ways to travel.
We are very lucky. In the past, people had to walk everywhere or ride horses. It took days to go to the next city. Now, it takes only 1 hour.
We save a lot of time. But sometimes I think we are too busy. Maybe we should slow down. Maybe walking is good because it gives us time to think.
That is a beautiful thought, John. Sometimes the journey is more important than the destination.
Yes. Enjoy the travel. Look out the window. Talk to the person next to you.
Speaking of talking, do you talk to people on the bus or train?
Sometimes, if the person looks friendly, I say hello. It's a nice way to meet new people. What about you?
I am usually a little shy. I prefer to read my book or listen to a podcast. But if someone asks me a question, I am happy to answer.
That is nice. Helping tourists is important. If you see someone with a map looking lost, you should help them.
Definitely. If you are learning English, giving directions is great practice. You can say, go straight, turn left, or take the number 5 bus.
Yes, don't be afraid to speak.
John, before we finish, do you have any funny stories about transportation?
Oh, I have many. Once, I fell asleep on the train. I was very tired after work. I slept for 1 hour.
Oh no! Did you miss your stop?
Yes, I woke up at the last station. It was the end of the line. I was very far from my home.
Oh, poor John. What did you do?
I had to wait for the train to go back the other way. I arrived home very late. My dinner was cold.
That is a lesson for us all. Set an alarm on your phone if you want to sleep on the train.
Yes, please do that. Don't be like me.
Well, John, I think we covered a lot of vocabulary today.
We did. We talked about traffic, commuting, vehicles, and travel verbs.
I hope our listeners found this useful. Talking about transportation is something you can do with anyone. It is a great conversation starter.
Yes, you can ask, how do you get to work? Or, do you like to travel? It is easy and friendly.
Exactly.
Well, Sarah, looking at the time, I think we have to finish our journey for today.
You are right. Time flies when we are having fun.
Before we go, we want to ask you, our listeners, how do you usually travel? Do you love driving like me? Or do you prefer the bus like Sarah?
Please tell us in the comments below. We really want to know. Maybe you ride a scooter or a motorcycle. Let us know.
And if you enjoyed this conversation and you want to support us, please subscribe to our channel.
Yes, please subscribe to the English Mind podcast. It helps us a lot. When you subscribe, we can make more videos for you.
And give this video a like if you learned something new today.
Thank you so much for listening. We appreciate every one of you.
Have a safe journey today, wherever you are going. Drive safe, walk safe, and fly safe.
See you in the next episode, everyone. Goodbye.
Bye-bye, friends. See you soon.